But this is the opportunity when you must overcome. That is when you show up and show out. Not when you're always at your best. Be your best when you're at your weakest. Show the world, show yourself that you can be better than you was yesterday. Every individual in this world has certain circumstances that they have to endure and take each and every day of their lives. Doesn't matter what it is. Now, I'm not talking about necessarily about physical strength. I'm talking about mental and spiritual strength and what it takes to go through certain things when you don't think there's no hope for you. Everybody's always preaching about how strong they are. Everybody's always talking about how much of a lion they are or how tough they are. That's not necessarily what it's all about. You can manifest exactly what you believe if that's what you believe. But there's certain things that you honestly have to endure to honestly say that you are that person. Everybody doesn't have that yet. Everybody's not built like that yet. And there is a process when it comes to being strong. When you get knocked down, how long are you gonna stay down? When you lose your job, when you lose that loved one, regardless if it's your husband, your wife, your child, whatever it is, do you have the ability to go through the hurt and the pain of that loss? Regardless of what you're going through, the best time you know that you are strong is when you're at the weakest point of your life. That's when you know how strong you are. When you are so far down that hole, you looking up and you don't see no light, but yet you know there's an end to this darkness. That's when you'll find out just how strong you really are. Make no mistake, people, this is a process, and you have to hurt just a little bit so you can understand what it means to be strong. So don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep moving forward because it's a process. And I promise you this, if you think that you're going through something so bad right now, wait until tomorrow if tomorrow comes for you. Look at the person next to you. Look at people all over the world if you ever come in contact with certain individuals. And ask yourself, are they going through a lot more than what I'm going through? Because honestly, there are always going to be people that are going through a lot more than you're going through right now. So make it happen. Make a difference. Be productive. Be powerful. Don't give up on anything that you're trying to be better at. If you're focusing on things that you cannot control, then guess what? You are never going to be in control. There are things that you can control and there are things that you cannot control. But one thing for sure, you better not give up. You better not give up on pushing yourself. You better not give up on your dreams. You better not give up on being the best makeup of yourself. You cannot wake up every morning thinking that every day is going to belong to you. There are going to be those days when you just want to just say, nope, not today. I don't have it. I'm not going to be good at it. The best thing you could do is to continue to move forward. Even when it's tough, even when it's hard, you got to continue to move forward. The biggest mistake that people make is when it gets hard for them, they want to give up. They want to throw in the towel because they feel that every day is supposed to be a good day for them. But guess what? Every day is a good day because you're above ground and not under it. So keep that in mind, people. Don't let quit tell you what to do. Don't get that mindset to want to give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't give in to certain circumstances. Circumstances are going to come. We go through these things for a reason. It's just building you up. It's helping you to build character. It's helping you to understand that one day you're going to have to face something and you're not prepared to face it because you haven't been through enough to face it. So every day of your life, when you wake up, just know you got to be ready to fight when you need to fight. And you got to be ready to live as hard as you strongly and possibly as you can, because that's all you have. You got one life. Live the life that you have. Live it to the fullest. Be the best person that you can be. There are going to be outside sources. There are going to be outside distractions. There are going to be people that's going to try to knock you off your game. But you got control of the game more than you can imagine. You have control of most situations that you can ever imagine. But you got to be willing to stand up and step up and show out. Everybody ain't made to be like you, just like you're not made to be like everybody else. So be the best of yourself and don't give up. Sometimes you're gonna have to just go through it. It ain't gonna always be a good day. It ain't gonna always be a bright day. But as long as you are living and you have the opportunity to move, keep moving forward. That's right. You know why it's important to do that? Because you can't stay here and expect to get to the next level. That's a process in itself, and it definitely takes time. You got to get uncomfortable with yourself. You can't be comfortable and get to a level that you want to go and expect to get what you want if you stay at one level. It just doesn't work like that. Most people are comfortable with themselves. They like what they are. They like who they are. You don't necessarily have to like where you are. You should love yourself, no doubt. And you should appreciate where you may be right now, but there's a certain point in time where you just got to go a little bit further. Nothing necessarily changed, but it evolves. Everything evolves. Why are you waiting to get to that level? Why are you waiting to take it to the next level? Why are you comfortable just staying where you are? Think about it for a moment. You want something out of life, but you're not willing to work for it. You want to get to a certain level in life, but you ain't willing to go get it and go out there and go do what you got to do to get to where you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not something that is going to happen overnight. You got to put your work in so you can get something out of it. And if you're not willing to get that, you're never going to get anything anyway. It doesn't necessarily have to be fitness related. It's everything that we do in life. Our goal is to go up, not down. We want to continue to excel. You don't want to get yourself in a position where you're regressing, but you want to go into a position where you're progressing. So get outside of yourself. Get uncomfortable with yourself and find out more about who you really are and what you're made of, and then you'll go to the level you need to be and then go beyond that level. I don't believe in goals. Just like I tell people often, I don't necessarily put myself in a position where I have a specific goal. Yes, there is a target that you want to hit. But what's next? What's the next level? How far are you going to go past that? Once you've accomplished something, you don't just stay there. You get outside of that and go to the next level and then go to the next one. You keep pushing yourself until they put you in the ground. Until they put you in that ground and put those rose petals on your box, you got to keep on moving. You got to keep on moving with a purpose. Regardless of circumstances, there is a battle going on right now within you. There are many choices that you are trying to make right now. You just need to figure out what direction you want to go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be easy. And definitely it's going to be some challenges along the way. You're going to have those good days and you're going to have those bad days. This is what we call a balance. Now, what you do in between that time is up to you. How do you deal with the good? And how do you deal with the bad? Now, of course, if it's a good day, you feel like, hey, everything's going smooth, everything's great, I'm good to go. But what happens when the bad comes? What happens when you get distracted? What happens when you fall down on your back and don't know how to get back up? What do you do? And how do you proceed forward? Let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing on earth can stop purpose. Nothing on earth can limit purpose. What you do and how you go about doing it determines exactly the outcome of what it's going to be like in the end. You have to make up your mind to continue to do the best you can to be the best you can be within yourself. Everybody's not going to follow you. Everybody's not going to believe in you. Everybody's not going to accept your way. But make sure you believe in yourself. Make sure you believe in the opportunity that you have within yourself. Don't wait for someone else to validate your just. Be just within yourself. Be just within you. Understand that there's something that is beautiful about you. Justify yourself to be the best of yourself. Find that purpose within you. Don't let all of these things that are holding you back keep you back from the opportunity that is in front of you. Regardless of what you got going on in your life, we all got something happening. We all got our battles. We all got our struggles. But what do you do to overcome them? I say this often to people. I don't care how strong a person may appear to be. There will come a time when you will be weak. You will feel like there's nothing you can do. But this is the opportunity when you must overcome. That is when you show up and show out. Not when you're always at your best. Be your best when you're at your weakest. Show the world, show yourself that you can be better than you was yesterday.